father.
Have you seen the shit I've seen in my fucking life?
I think I just
They chatting me with slap.
Don't involve parents.
Now your blood and
that's fine.
pains this
I
way.
accept
Stupid
that.
bastard.
Oh no, you're a fucking bastard. You don't even care about your father. I know who your father is. Don't let me talk to you.
You're not gonna get it right.
Don't let me talk to you.
Just
don't let me talk to you.
I'll just let that
fucking skunk. Are you mad?
Pere is the one that would leave shit stain in the toilet and blame it on, oh, I was rushing. For somebody like that. So anytime he passes me, all I just see is shit.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And guess what, guys? We are about to have the ride of a lifetime. Now we see the fact that Pere and of course Alex literally were using very crazy words on themselves, you know. And Pere is like, he's gonna blow, he's gonna kill Alex. Now, how did we get to this point? We see the fact that Pere and of course or martial art that we all know as Shozi, we're having a come, they were just playing, right? And then at some point, we saw the fact that, you know, Pere said, your father, you know, your papa, right? That's like insulting somebody's father. Well, they were joking about it. And then, you know, Alex felt like that was directed to her. So here, this conversation right now, we see the fact that Alex and Pere in the kitchen area, and guess what? Alex is like, you know what? Pere should not try to say that stuff to him that he said, saying that, you know, her father. Apparently, it was not her father he was talking about. You know, he was just talking to Shozi. And she says that, you know what, if he tries to again, she's going to slap him.
I
wasn't talking to you, please. I wasn't talking to you.
I'm telling you nicely.
I wasn't talking to you.
It's not an ego thing.
Hey,
Next time you get a slap.
Okay.
And then we see the fact that, you know, Pere did not take that lightly with Alex, saying that she should never try it again, that the next time she does that, he's going to punch her, and she's going to get her punch, and she's going to die. Right. So we see the fact that at some point they literally, you know, stay apart from each other. What's the name? Alex is on the dining area and all of that. And, you know, they go on and on about the argument. And Pere is like calling the martial art Shozi. Like, guy, were you the one I was talking to? I was talking to you. I wasn't directing it at her. Even some other households were telling Alex that this guy wasn't talking to you. You know, even the martial arts step like, see, he was talking to me. I wasn't talking to you. And then we had Pere call Alex a bastard. And of course, Alex did not keep quiet. She gave you back to Pere.
That's fine. I accept
Stupid
that.
bastard.
Oh no, you're a fucking bastard. You don't even care about your father. I know who your father is. Don't let me talk to you.
You're not gonna get it right.
Don't let me talk.
We then see the fact that Alex goes into the diary room for her diary conversation, right? And then she's talking about Pere, saying that he's full of shit, that when he go uses the toilet, there are like poo stains around the toilet. I mean, she literally went off on Pere, saying that Pere is like a very dirty guy and unkept guy. Anytime she walks, she is ashy foot and all of that. And I'm like, wow.
Pere is the one that would leave shit stain in the toilet. Every time he passes me, all I just see is shit. If he passes and he's feeling, oh, you know, I'm that man, I just see shit.
Personally, for me, I don't know if it's really going to affect Alex, because sometimes I think the people should think it's the voting week, right? And as it's going right now, you cannot be, you know, there's some kind of fight you shouldn't try to start, especially when you're not really sure. Because here it is, on the outside, people are already saying that, you know, Alex, you know, why would she be doing that when Pere wasn't talking to her, that she's beaten and all that. So this is it. In Nigeria, the people in Nigeria is different from the people in the US. Those guys are brutal. They don't play the game like we play it. We will just play games here and all of that. Alex here is dragging the Pere that is not even up for possible eviction, right? Also giving room to the fact that some people now will capitalize on whatever she's doing, because you're not sure that he's talking to you. Do not fire back. If you were really sure he was talking to you, then fire back, which is fine. But here it is, you're fighting somebody who never said anything about you. And it's the voting week, and you're up for possible eviction. At some point, you should try to avoid some trouble that can put you up in a mess. Yesterday, we saw the fact that Ilebaye and Sisi had a face-off, right, over the fact that, you know, Sisi went to clean her lips because Ilebaye saw Doyi's picture, right? And then she went to kiss, you know, Doyi's pictures and all of that. And guess what? We saw the fact that Sisi went there and cleaned the lip sign of Ilebaye on Doyi's picture. Now she's angry. Ilebaye is angry. Why would he do that? Why would somebody go to do that? And Sisi's like, you know what? Stop to me. I'm here. I'm the one who did it. Right? And they comforted themselves. And Sisi's like, you know what? See, she's still mad at you. That since last week she has you in mind. I mean, she called Ilebaye a rat.
Audacity, the mind, the liver, that they burn the person to come and clean the lipstick. How dare you?
And then the person who did it came.
Moving on to my next news, we see the fact that Doyin was apologizing to Beauty today. Remember that Doyin talked about the fact that, you know, Beauty, she was supposed to be the person to host Ebuka on his birthday on Robin Bites, but she told them she's not available and she gave it to Beauty. She also said some other things about Beauty and all of that. And I think that that has affected their friendship right now. So she's come outside of the house. She's given a public apology to Beauty, saying that, you know what, She said some things openly outside, unapologetically outside, and she's back here apologizing publicly, right, to Beauty, and she's ready to put in whatever it takes for their friendship to work. Now, I'm going to leave you the video of where Doyin was talking about the fact that, you know what, Ileba said so many things behind her, you know, that she eventually found out in the house. And we can also hear somebody calling in and saying that, you know what, Ileba never spoke ill of you. Here is the video.
It is not every conversation that is had in that house that is portrayed on the outside. That's one thing people need to know. The first thing that upset me, that made me and Baye start having issues, was when Angel came to come, because I had seen that she went to reconcile with Benita, but yeah, I called her, we spoke about it, wasn't a big deal. But then when Angel came to come and tell me that Baye had had a conversation with her, that conversation upset me, because she could have had that conversation with me, because I begged her, talk to me, what's the problem? She said nothing. She didn't tell me. She had had a conversation with Mercy. She had had a conversation with Benita. She had a conversation with Sisi, where she said to them that she started feeling like I was doing the friendship for strategy. And my heart broke. And I was like, babe, like, even if you felt that way, come, let's do, as in this, you don't understand the closeness that me and that babe had. That was my sister. For me, I looked at her as a younger sister, like, nobody was going to fight that babe, and they were not, I didn't even care if they didn't like me. I was ready. But I just felt like, many times we will fight, and I will go call you every time, let's talk about this thing. Every time I'll be the one reaching out. And I told her, if I do something to you, these people are trying to split us up. Just come and tell me. Let's have a conversation about it first. But she would just keep it to herself and start ignoring me. I will come, they follow, and they tell them, I was just tired of reaching out. And then she was then telling people that, oh, I was doing it for strategy. And that really broke my heart, because I'm like, babe, you know that that's not true. So I don't know. I don't think that I handled it very well, to be fair. I think I was so upset because I felt like, how can you take Benita's words? Especially Benita, that I just had a fallout with like 30 minutes ago because of you, over me, that we don't do this thing together since. Like, at least give me a chance to explain myself. So that anger and the fact that, you know, Sisi had come to meet me, as this baby said, they do have for strategy. Angel also told me the same thing. It was too much. That anger, I just was talking to people about it, and that was where I fucked up. But I'm a human being. I'm not here to say that I'm perfect. I'm not perfect by any means, but I was hurt that why you go, they talk, say, I do strategy. And I think for me, what finally made me just give up, I was just like, I was in the dressing room that day. Benita, Baye was there, Benita was there, and Benita called Baye. I was like, Baye, you are free from the devil now, Abi. You are having fun. Baye was like, I'm having fun. And they did a high five. And I knew that I was the devil.
Oh my
I went to the toilet and I bawled my eyes out. That day, I thought about calling her to have a conversation. I was just like, why? I was just weak. Because I was just like, at what point is somebody going to give back to me what I'm giving to them? I get that, you know, I was saying things about her to people. That is wrong, by all means, because she was my friend at that point. But at that time when I was doing this, she didn't feel like a friend. Because this was somebody that would, with Benita of all people, you say, yes, I'm free for the devil. Benita say, how is your mental health now? She says, it's amazing. They did high five and I was just there. I felt so stupid. So that came, I was pained also. So people need to understand that I'm also, and even in the friendship, there were so many times I felt like she wasn't giving me back. I'll ask her, what are they saying about me? You'll be in the conversation. I'm not even saying, don't defend me. Don't stand up for me. Don't say that doing is not doing. Just come and tell me, say, babe, did they talk this? Just give me heads up. I will ask you, she'll say, I don't want to talk about it because it's not my business. And I was like, babe, I've made you my business. I feel like we should be each other's business. Like, you cannot be telling me it's not my business. It's not my business all the time. Like, when it comes to me. So it was just too many things. And I flipped. I did.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so let's take a call. Mutsurayo.
Hey.
Mutsurayo, hi. Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Share the call.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
If she's not on the call, I'm going to take someone else.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
okay, so what question do you have for Doyin here?
My question is, Baye never said anything bad.
Please, can you speak up a little bit?
My question is, Baye never spoke bad about you even when you guys are always quarreling, but you are always in every conversation they're having with Baye saying bad things about her. You two to yourself, is that friendship?
What did you what?
She said, is that friendship that you're always speaking bad about Baye? Baye never spoke bad about you. For you, is that friendship?
Okay. Based on the way you asked the question, I'm going to say no, that is not friendship. But based on the fact that you have very limited resources because you were not on the show, you only have the information that was given to you, I would ask you to have some mercy on me and imagine that what if you never heard all the conversations? Because Baye cannot come out and say she never spoke ill about me.
But we are all seeing the
Was
show.
it
Baye
fair?
was there.
I don't know. But
It wasn't
there
fair.
were conversations. There were conversations.
I feel like you love her so much, yeah. And then when the issue about you guys happened, you're always in. I remember when you, Mercy, Angel, and I think no, it was Mercy, Baye, Angel, and someone else. They were talking about you. Baye didn't say anything. She was just looking. They were even making fun of you. Baye did not say anything. But people were commenting that if it was Doing would have said a lot. So
I need to be able to be accountable. I've said it that, I talk a lot more than Baye talks. Baye is able to be quiet. But you know the difference also. There are conversations that before we fell out, when I was in a conversation and it was about Baye, instead of me keeping quiet, I would defend her. When we fell out,
you don't defend you don't. You're always saying things. And then in your diary section with Big Brother, you said to Big Brother, Baye is an horrible person. And now you are saying it that you never said she's a bad person. You said it, you were crying, everybody was feeling for you, like and then you just spoiled everything when you were like, Baye is an horrible person.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever, can you play a picture where you imagine a friendship where you're like, you know what, this is my sister? And then that person, let me finish. And then that person, every time you've needed that person to be there, they've given you an excuse of, sorry, it's not my business. And every time you've had the conversation with them, what they've said is, hey, maybe I don't know how to love, don't worry, I'll learn. At what point would
what if she don't know how to love? What if she doesn't know how to love actually?
Okay, Muturayo, can take just limited questions from you because we also have to.
All right.
Muturayo, I'm a human being. I don't want you to think that.
I know you are a human being. Everybody was.
We all have our limits.
We all feel for you when you are. Let me tell you, we all feel for you when you were in the derby room with Big Brother. When you broke down, you were like, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, you're a nice girl, and I love how you talk. I love how you're confident. Yeah. I'm gonna put it that way.
All right, thank you so much.
And that's it on this video. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go to all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Olufemi down here. And until next time, I'll come again very soon. That's bye for now.